Welcome back to TFacts, your go-to channel for the latest and most interesting stories from the world of entertainment. Today, we have some exciting updates from the reality television juggernaut, Survivor. Grab a snack, get comfortable, and let's dive into our top 4 unique news stories. First up, have you ever wondered how much Survivor contestants actually make during the show? Surprisingly, those castaways do earn some sweet cash. From the first contestant voted off to those who make it to the jury, we'll break down what the players really earn while battling for that coveted million-dollar prize. Next, we're uncovering the secrets behind Survivor's intense casting process. Tune in as we reveal what it takes to get onto the show and hear firsthand from former players about the challenges they faced during auditions. Also, we're getting a little creative. Have you ever thought about which characters from The White Lotus would make great Survivor contestants? We've ranked the top 10 characters who we believe would thrive on Survivor's brutal challenges and intricate alliances. And finally, let's talk about age. With a refreshing twist, Survivor 48 features the oldest average cast of players we've seen in years. Join us as we explore how age impacts gameplay and what Jeff Probst has to say about it. Stick around as we dive deeper into these stories. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Let's jump right in. Let's jump right into our first story. Have you ever wondered how much Survivor contestants actually get paid during their time on the show? Well, it turns out that while the honor of being on Survivor is worth its weight in gold, contestants do earn some money while battling it out for that coveted million-dollar prize. The payout structure starts with the first person voted off, who reportedly receives around $3,500. As the game progresses, the amount of money contestants earn increases based on how long they last in the competition. The longer you stay on the show, the more money you can earn. For example, former Survivor Gabon contestant Karine Kaplan revealed that in the past, contestants were paid a hefty sum to attend the finale and reunion events. Up until a change was made, that amount was around $10,000. She explained that this high fee is intended to motivate contestants, especially those who may feel disgruntled or wronged during their time on the show, to attend the live events. However, it's important to note that the total prize pool has remained static since the show's inception in 2000, meaning contestants have seen no increase in their potential earnings despite the show's long-running success. According to Karine, the same pot of money exists no matter how many players there are. CBS never accounted for inflation. But how does it all break down? Well, those who make it far enough to become jury members see their earnings increase significantly, with the amount rising by $10,000 for each jury member. The final prizes are highly lucrative, with the first-place winner going home with $1 million, second place snagging $100,000, and third place taking $75,000. Throughout various podcast appearances, Karine shared her own experience, stating that she earned $45,000 during her time on Survivor, Gabon, where she finished in 7th place. In contrast, during Survivor, Caramon, where she came in 12th place, she only earned around $20,000. Moreover, the fame that comes from being a Survivor contestant can lead to even more opportunities down the line. Many former contestants leverage their experience into new ventures, securing spots on other reality shows or becoming influencers. With such generous payouts on top of the thrill of the game, it's clear that Survivor remains one of the most rewarding competition shows on television today. Now, let's see how much players earn and the odds of snagging that jackpot as we move along to our next story. Now, moving on to our second story. Ever been curious about how the casting process for Survivor really works? You're not alone. This beloved reality show has been captivating audiences for nearly 25 years, and behind every successful season lies a carefully crafted and intense casting process. The magic happens behind the scenes as the production team works tirelessly to discover compelling new players who will keep the audience engaged. Many former contestants have opened up about their casting experiences, revealing just how rigorous and demanding the auditioning process can be. For first-time players, the audition journey can feel incredibly daunting. Participants often find themselves going through multiple rounds of interviews, psychological evaluations, and extensive background checks. It's a true test of endurance, patience, and charisma. Tyson Apostle, a former winner, shared that the audition process doesn't just end after one interview. They're like, "Oh, we'll stay in touch and we'll call you next week." And then 3 weeks will go by and they'll text you, "Sorry, we don't know yet." In addition, potential castaways need to demonstrate their mental fortitude. According to Malcolm Freberg, a fan-favorite player, the casting team aims to see how applicants react under pressure. "My casting director is infamous for trying to rattle you to see how you'll deal with it, to get the personality out of you on the phone," he explained. He attributes his success in the casting process to standing up to the casting director's challenging questions. As contestants progress through the auditions, those who impress the casting team may even get the chance to meet Jeff Probst himself. While traditionally, this meeting happened in person, recent seasons have shown that video calls have become the norm. Jeff has expressed that he looks for players who show genuine drive and commitment to competing on the show. He states, "If we don't sense a real need to be on this show, then we know it's not the right time for you." And let's not forget about the alternates. Often, even those who make it through the intense process are left as alternates, waiting for a chance to enter the game. Some even travel to Fiji only to be sent home, while others are called back for future seasons, a testament to the unpredictability of Survivor's casting. So, whether you find yourself cheering for your favorite contestant or hoping to be a part of the action someday, it's clear that getting on Survivor takes more than just a desire to compete. It involves a complicated and demanding journey that only the most persistent and engaging personalities can navigate. Now, stick around as we explore which characters from the White Lotus would be contenders if they ever stepped foot on the Survivor stage. Now, let's get a little creative with our third story. Have you ever imagined which characters from the hit series, The White Lotus, would thrive in the competitive world of Survivor? Given that both shows involve social dynamics, alliances, and strategic gameplay, it's a fun exercise to explore how these characters would fare on the island. First up, we have Saxon Ratliff, played by Patrick Schwarzenegger. Known for his confidence and charm, Saxon would likely make a strong impression among the other contestants. His ability to forge connections and navigate social dynamics could make him a formidable player, especially when it comes to forming alliances. Plus, his athletic prowess would serve him well in immunity challenges. Next, let's talk about Ethan, portrayed by Will Sharp. As a tech entrepreneur with a knack for persuasion, Ethan's skills could translate well in the Survivor game. He's shown himself to be quite strategic, and his ability to read situations would certainly help him in forming alliances. If he can navigate the deception in his own life, there's no doubt he could handle the complexities of Survivor. Then there's Jack, played by Leo Woodall. With a charming personality and the ability to build strong alliances, Jack's fun-loving demeanor could help him win favor among his tribe members. However, his potential for betrayal, highlighted by his actions in The White Lotus, could also come into play, making him a double-edged sword on the game. And let's not forget Cameron, played by Theo James. Cameron is a master manipulator and an excellent liar, traits that would serve him incredibly well in Survivor. His cunning nature would allow him to both make deals and break them, which is often necessary to stay in the game. He'd have to be careful, though, as his deceptive tactics could easily land him in hot water if he's not careful. Quentin, portrayed by Tom Hollander, brings a different skill set to the table. His ability to charm and manipulate others could make him an influential player, even if he lacks the physical edge some of the others possess. His intellect and social prowess would certainly help him navigate alliances and changes in strategy along the way. Armand, played by Murray Bartlett, may be unpredictable, but his experience managing a luxury hotel gives him the interpersonal skills necessary for Survivor. In a more sober environment, Armand could shine by leveraging his people skills to build alliances and gain respect within the tribe. As for Nicole Mosbacher, played by Connie Britton, her determined nature and established leadership could earn her the respect of her fellow contestants. Being the CFO in a male-dominated environment has sharpened her negotiation skills, making her a strong competitor in the social game of Survivor. Finally, characters like Lucia and Greg showcase the duality of manipulation versus strategy. Lucia, with her cunning ability to exploit situations, could maneuver her way through the votes, while Greg's cold-blooded tactics would serve him well in making ruthless decisions when necessary. So, whether they find themselves winning challenges or navigating the treacherous social landscape, these characters from the White Lotus certainly have the potential to shake things up on Survivor. Who do you think would walk away with the title of sole survivor? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Now, let's shift gears and discuss the intriguing dynamic of age amongst the contestants on Survivor 48. Now, for our fourth and final story, let's talk about a fascinating trend in Survivor's casting: the age of the contestants. As fans have noticed over the years, the average age of players has been getting younger and younger. However, Survivor 48 is breaking that mold with an intriguing twist: the oldest average cast we've seen in years. In the new era of Survivor, which kicked off with recent seasons, the trend has leaned heavily towards younger contestants, with many players under 30. For instance, in Survivor Ghost Island, 14 out of 20 contestants were below that age threshold, setting a precedent for the seasons that followed. This trend has sparked discussions among fans about how age impacts gameplay and dynamics within the tribe. But in Survivor 48, things have shifted dramatically. With only 3 out of 18 contestants being under the age of 30, viewers are seeing a diverse cast that brings more life experience to the table. Jeff Probst, the beloved host of the show, explained that this age diversity was not an intentional choice, but rather a natural outcome of the casting process. He shared his philosophy, saying, "I only care about one thing: do I think you can win, and do I think you'd be a likable winner?" Probst elaborated that age can influence how the game unfolds. Older contestants often bring more maturity and thoughtful strategies, contrasting with the energetic and impulsive nature of younger players. He noted, "What you often get with the younger player that's fun is a fast reaction, more of a trigger. They're more likely to shoot from the hip." This dynamic can create a fascinating balance in the game. As the gameplay unfolds, viewers can expect many interesting interactions and strategic moves that may differ from what we've seen in previous, younger casts. Searching for alliances and understanding the game can change depending on the ages of the players involved. Jeff also emphasized that any type of person can win Survivor, highlighting how our perceptions of what makes a successful player can evolve with each season. So, as we watch the drama unfold in Survivor 48, it's going to be exciting to see how the age diversity impacts alliances, driving strategies, and overall gameplay. Make sure to follow along with us as we keep you updated on who rises to the top and who gets eliminated in this thrilling season. Thanks for joining us today on TFacts. If you enjoyed the content, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on all the latest and greatest from the world of Survivor. Until next time.